how you doing? I'm Chosen Joseph. This is Setting the Record Straight. Personal experience of me and something I went through with a group of individuals that have lost power and control of this planet and some of the stuff they do to light workers and chosen ones like myself. So this is Revelations of the Soul Lord, personal experiences with the dark side. Okay? This is the title of the video. All right. So, um, the one I'm going to speak about is I'm going to use this as a groundwork for the next ones I'm going to be talking about because it's going to blow your fucking mind. Okay. I had a friend. I'm just going to call her D. I had a friend named D. I met this girl. It was early in the Grand Rising, and I was gonna walk to the CBD store because at the time I was I was using kratom, okay, at the time. Um, I don't take it anymore. I might take it here and there as like a celebration of something, but I don't take it anymore. So I was taking kratom, right? And I was walking to the store, and on the way to the store at the time, I was walking down there, and it was like about a half mile from where I stay, right? And there was this girl on the side of the road, and she was changing a tire. So I said, "Well, hey," I says, "I'm gonna go help her out, and I want to go help her out, and just then I'll go to the crib store." So I helped her out, went to the crib store, came back, and make a long story short, we wound up becoming friends. Okay, and we became friends, and I was a healer. I did healing on her and all that great stuff. Uh, and make a long story short, this is like 2 years down the road. We are going going to the mall with her daughter, right? And at the time this happened, I realized I was under spiritual attack by different witches and groups and all that stuff, right? So I uh, I was in the mall, right? And I went to this vape store, and when I went to the vape store, the girl I was with, her and her daughter were in the mall. They didn't come in the vape store because children wasn't allowed. Um, so I go in the vape store. When I come out, I couldn't I couldn't find her. Like she was like when I went in the vape store, she was right there, right? And when I come out, I didn't see her anywhere. So I started walking down this one section of the mall, and there was this woman, this old woman, resembled a witch. Just will clear that up right now. She's like, "Oh, you're looking for your old lady, huh?" I didn't really think nothing of it, right? Like I'm like, who's this woman calling my old lady? You know what I mean? Um, so I just kind of I just went with the flow. I'm like, yeah, where's she at? You know what I'm saying? And she pointed way, 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 way over there. I'm like, how in the fuck were you like just right here, and now I come out and you're way the fuck over there, and some woman that looks like a witch is telling me where you're at. Mark that. Remember that. Um, so I finally meet up with her, right? And from the moment I walked up to her, I got like anxiety. I never felt this around her. I got anxiety. I got sick to my stomach, and I didn't really think nothing of it. I had some kratom. I took some more kratom. Um, so we went eat, and as I'm eating, we're going to eat in the food court with her daughter. I'm getting like anxiety feelings out of nowhere. I'm getting nauseated, which is, if you don't know, that's a sign of you're in the presence of a demon or a negative spirit. And I've never got this around her, right? Um, so I'm thinking nothing of it. I go get cologne and Dillard's. I eat some Chinese food. I took some more kratom. I gave her some. I think it was her birthday, so that's why we're going out. We're celebrating her birthday. Just a friend. Um, so we go to this other section of the mall where they got these chairs, and you can um you can sit down in the chairs and get like a massage and stuff. So I sit in the chair and I'm getting a massage, and man, I'm getting like this anxiety feeling again. And I'm like, dude, like why? And I got like nauseated. I'm like, bro, I said something's up in my mind. I said something's up. I didn't say nothing to her. So time passes. Um, which will take a couple of experiences. I've gotten certain pills from her, vitamins, supplements, and herbs. And one was for like anxiety, one was for ADHD, and one was for something else. And every time I got these pills from her, who I thought was my original friend, oh, this would get deep. Um, these feelings of anxiety, these feelings of nausea, would hit me again. So time passes, right? And it's not really settling in what's going on, but I'm remembering what happened. Um, something was going on. I was having something happen to me. Um, again, at the time, I was under heavy spiritual attack. At the time, this was like last year or something. But that's over with. So we're here telling a story. Revelation of the Soul Lord. Personal stories of me in the dark side. Anyway, so uh, she's taking me to the emergency room, right? And as we're riding in the car, I'm feeling this feeling again. I'm not putting it all together, but I'm remembering. Um, and this violet fire feather comes flying out of nowhere on her car. She's like, I've never seen that before. I'm like, yeah, that's my angels. They're letting me know they're with me. And I'm not putting two and two together yet. So I go in there. I'm all right. They ran tests. I'm good. I come out, I call her up, we leave. And she was on Xanax at the time. So I was like, you know what? I says, I'm going to ask her for two or three Xanax. And this is when it's starting like settling in. We're riding down the street. We're going across to go across the railroad tracks. And I says, hey, can you spare two or three of those Xanax? She's like, yeah. And at the time, where we were at, her house was way before where I was staying at. So it would make sense. We could just go by her house, go get the go get the pills, and go to my house. Do you know what she tells me? She's like, how about you let me drop you off at your house and let me go to my house and get them and bring them to you? Why? Like I'm thinking in my head, like, why? I'm like, no. I'm like, we'll go over there to your house and go get them. We'll go to my house. And it all dawned on me. Who I thought was Dorisha, which I said her name. I'm not gonna name her last name. Who I thought she was, right? She wasn't her, and she didn't practice black magic. And all the times I got pills from her was the person I thought was Dorisha was putting black magic on the pills and giving them to me. That's why I felt it. And the reason why she wanted me to go to my house first and go to her house, who I thought was Dorisha, so she could put more black magic on it. So make a long story short, I'm putting this all together. This just happened yesterday. I'm not giving no dates or nothing. This is just way it is for right now. So I freaking I'm at my house yesterday, right? And out of nowhere, the door gets knocked on. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And it's Dorisha, but she looked totally different. She talked about how she had all kind of stuff happen to her with her kid, her home, her job, her license. I'm not gonna go into no detail, but man, it was like she got it right. And this Dorisha that I'm looking at looks so much brighter and lighter, like the original Dorisha I met when she was broke down the side of the road. And what I'm learning and putting together was Dorisha until that one day in the mall. The story I just told, where that woman that looked like a witch was on the bench, they swapped my friend out with a fucking clone that was a witch and a warlock. And all the experiences I've had, I have a podcast where I tell a story about this, where Archangel Michael took the form of a man. Go on my other page and look it up. I'll put it on this page, but I have a podcast where I tell this story. Um, and at the time, I'm not realizing that Michael looked down the dock where Dorisha was sitting because I wasn't Dorisha, that was a witch clone. That's on my other channel, Joseph Storm. Look under podcasts. I'm gonna put it on this channel. Just bear with me. So what I'm learning was that day in the mall, she was swapped out with a fucking clone, and that's all those experiences I've had. I could tell more was actually who I thought was Dorisha was doing black magic. Yeah, yeah. Uh, and what I want to tell you is there's people all over the world right now, light workers and star seeds and chosen ones, and me and my twin flame. I'm not gonna name her name. She knows who she is. We're gonna be setting the record straight with this. She has a channel. I'm not naming her channel. I haven't got permission. Um, but she's talking about this too. The dark side is taking people's relatives. They're taking people's bosses and coworkers, and they're swapping them out with fucking reptilians or with fucking other beings that are witches and warlocks. And they put them in their family, they put them in their work, and they're fucking using them against them. And how long this has been going on, I don't know. But in this here now moment, all these entities I've just spoken about, these people being swapped out with warlocks and witches by a dark elite group that's not elite no more because, well, the boss is here. Um, I call judgment on all mind, body, spirit complexes involved with the story just told about how these people, bosses, friends, and all that are getting swapped out with dark entities and are going against chosen ones and families, bosses, workers, and jobs. They're all space, time, material, dimension. I call judgment on all these mind, body, spirit complexes. It is so. It is done. So that's that. That's a good story. And I have only 15 minutes, so I have to cut it short. I have to Lorena Bob it. Hey! Anyway, uh, you don't know who Lorena Bobbitt is? Go look that up on your own time. It's a good joke. Uh, so yeah, that's it. It's chosen Joseph, Revelation of the Soul of the Lord, and I forgot the rest of the title because I'm still awakening right now. But you have a good day. Take it easy.